state championship game. The Lakeland Dreadnaughts taking on the Raiders of Fort Lauderdale. A good kick. Galashaw is going to get it at the 4-yard line. Dwayne Galashaw's got a wedge. Pops it up the middle. Across the 20 to the 25-yard line. And this crowd is pumped. Yeah. All right. The first play from scrimmage for the Dreadnaughts. A very cold Friday evening. There's the handoff. Looks like Galashaw. Galashaw's not going to get much. They close in on him, maybe a gain of 1. All right, the Dreadnaughts going into the hurry-up offense, lining up in the shotgun formation. Greer bringing him to the eye. Price and Galashaw in the backfield. Up the middle to Keith. No, it's pitched to Galashaw. Galashaw's got an opening. He's across the 40, across midfield. One man has an angle on him to the 30, the 20, the 15. First and 10 from the 12-yard line after Dwayne Galashaw rips one off. And that's big for the Dreadnaughts. All right, going in the no huddle again. The Dreadnaughts striking quick. Line up in the shotgun formation.
How about the Dreadnaughts?
Fort Lauderdale looks confused, trying to figure out what's going on here. The Dreadnaughts trying to strike quick. There it is, a handoff to Price. Price weaves his way, gets about 3 yards. Going to bring up second down. Let's take this one home. All right.
Here we go.
Second down and about 7 for the Dreadnaughts in the I formation. There's the pitch to Galashaw. Galashaw gets a lead block from Price. It closes quickly, but he picks up a couple more. All right. Big third down play here for the Dreadnaughts, striking on a long run by Galashaw, trying to punch it in. There is the option. Greer's going to get sacked in the backfield. 4th down. Every point crucial in a state championship game. Brent Talcott in to try a field goal for the Dreadnaughts. Holding is Greer. He's going to kick it from his 17-yard line. Be about a 24-yard attempt, maybe 25. Kick is up, and it's good. The Dreadnaughts strike first on a Brent Talcott field goal. And with 9:10 left to go in the first period, the Lakeland Dreadnaughts 3, Fort Lauderdale 0. All right, the Dreadnaughts set to kick off after the opening drive. Yields a field goal by Brent Talcott. Jimmy Frizzell is kicking the ball from the 40. It's a low line drive. Caught it about the 12. Across the 20 he goes to the 25, and he's hit hard at the 29-yard line, and that's where Fort Lauderdale will take over. First down and 10 from St. Thomas Aquinas. The Fort Lauderdale team had 0 yards passing last week because they didn't need any. There's a handoff and a quick pickup of 4. All right, second down and 5 for Aquinas. Handoff off the middle. Brown takes him down. Nothing doing, says John Brown, maybe a gain of 1. All right, a huge third down play here early in the game. Third down and about 3 for this tough St. Thomas Aquinas team. The Dreadnaughts line up, 5 men on the line. There's a quick handoff, not going to happen. 4th down, the Dreadnaught defense holds, led by Jamie Arthur.
All right. Way to go, Dreadnaught.
All right, is that Vassar back deep? I think it is. Tim Vassar back deep for the Dreadnaughts. Aquinas, high snap, it's over his head, in comes Eddie Bird, that's going to be, Bird put the pressure on the punter threw it away. 1st and 10, Dreadnaughts are going to have great field position after the high snap.
All right, way to go, defense.
Eddie Bird not waiting a moment to get back there on the punter. All right. 1st and 10 for the Dreadnaughts, starting at the 37-yard line. Great field position. Time to capitalize. Greer underneath center. The sure-handed quarterback for the Dreadnaughts. Hands it off to Price. Price has a hole all the way across the 30-yard line.
Good job.
Second down and 3 after a 7-yard gain by Keith Price. To the near side of the field, Jimmy Frizzell to the far side, Prashawn Denson. There is the option. Galashaw grabs it and maybe gets it back to the line of scrimmage. All right, no huddle offense again. 3rd down and 4 after a loss of 1. showing shotgun, now moving to the I formation. Of course, Price and Galashaw in the backfield. It's done it all year for us. There is the option, pitch to Galashaw, and they cover it nicely. 4th down and short for the Dreadnaughts. All right. 4th down and 4. Dreadnaughts showing that they're going for it.
Here we go, Dreadnaught machine. Push that big flows, give them some time.
And they are going for it. Greer keeps it, runs it up the middle. He's going to be close to a 1st down. I think he's got it. Depends on the spot.
He got it. He got it.
Oh, come on. Look at that spot.
Well, we're going to check the spot out here. It's 4th. It was 4th down and about 4. Greer opted to keep it, and he is mighty close. It's hard to tell from up here. The refs deem it close enough for a measurement, and that's what we're waiting on right here. Temperature, I'd say, is about 33, 34 degrees. Wind chill makes it a lot colder than that. Especially up top. 1st and 10, Dreadnaughts. Big 1st down. All right, 1st and 10 for the Dreadnaughts. Jensen Denson to the far side of the field. Frizzell to the near side in the I formation, of course. Price and Galashaw. The handoff to Price. Price gets a nice 4 or 5 yards on 1st down. All right, 2nd down and about 6 yards to go. Same formation as the last. Greer handing off up the middle. Price has a hole. 1st and 10, Dreadnaughts.
Yeah. Yes. Hey, what do you say, Big Billy Glendenny?
All right.
What do you say, Billy Glendenny? Here we go.
1st and 10 for the Dreadnaughts from the 17-yard line. There's a little draw to Galashaw. Galashaw's got some room, cuts it up to the middle of 5. Touchdown, Dreadnaughts! Dwayne Galashaw runs in 22 yards for the 1st touchdown of the Knights, and the Dreadnaughts are up by 9 points, trying to make it 10.
Galashaw!
Great blocking by the Beefaloes. Completely allowed that run to happen. Dwayne Galashaw finding the holes that these big guys are leaving for him. Holding his Greer. The kick is up, and it's way good. So, with 4, St. Thomas Aquinas Raiders 0. Judgment. All right, the Dreadnaughts ahead 10-0. Frizzell with the kick again to the 10-yard line.
Here we go.
Kicking into a small win. They cover it nicely at the 26-yard line. He's brought down. And right, 1st down and 10 for the Raiders. The Raiders right now in a little bit of trouble. Down 10-0 early in this game. Little misdirections. Got a hole, but covered nicely by the linebacking crew of the Dreadnaughts after a gain of 4. All right, 2nd down and 4 for the Raiders. Dreadnaughts with 5 men on the line.
Here we go, Dog Pound. What do you say, Eddie Bird?
There's a pass, and it could be a lateral. Incomplete. Okay. 3rd down. Another big 3rd down play coming up for both teams.
Here we go, here we go.
In the I formation of St. Thomas. There's a handoff. Covered nicely. It's going to be 4th down again. Drop for a loss. Jamie Arthur gets in the backfield, and man, is this kid a big-time player.
On your feet.
All right.
Here we go.
Another punting situation for St. Thomas Aquinas. Vassar back deep. The snap a little better this time, and the punt hits at the 40 and takes an Aquinas bounce down to the 30, 29, 28-yard line, and that's where the Knots will take over. All right, 1st and 10, the Dreadnaughts starting at the 28-yard line. Enjoying a 10-0 lead. Hand off to Price. Price is going to trudge for about 3. 2nd down. All right. 2nd down and 7 for the Dreadnaughts. Frizzell and Prashant to the near side of the field. Play action fake, rolling to his left. Greer throws it incomplete. It's blocked. Nice play by 3rd down and 7. St. Thomas would love to stop the Dreadnaughts here. From the shotgun formation, Greer looking at a blitz, takes a snap. Blitz picked up nicely by the Beefaloes. Downfield, there is a high pass. Denson was open, but the pass was just a... Talcott to punt. Who's deep for the Raiders? No idea. Should be Steve Rock and Nino Galini. Shank punt, hits it at 50, almost hits one of their guys. And the Raiders are going to have a great field position at the 49. All right, Dreadnaughts started once in Aquinas territory and came back with a touchdown. Now the Raiders are starting in Knott territory. Let's see what happens here. Dreadnought defense stingy all night. There's the option. Trying to get the corner, but nothing doing. The Dreadnought defense covers it nicely. All right. 2nd down and 9. Both of these teams no stranger to the playoffs. There's the option. Looking for some blocking. He's got some. There's a penalty flag on the play. It could be a touchdown. Down to the 1-yard line, but there's a flag on the play. Holding on the Raiders, and that brings it back. All right, 2nd down and 15. The Raiders had a huge holding penalty, nullify a long run, misdirection, and gets about 5, maybe 6 yards. Dreadnought should have had him earlier. All right, 3rd down and 9 for St. Thomas. And that'll be it for the first quarter. And it was all Lakeland Dreadnaughts with your score. The Lakeland Dreadnaughts 10, the St. Thomas Aquinas Fort Lauderdale. All right, 3rd down and 9, the beginning of the 2nd quarter here. First quarter, all Dreadnaughts. Aquinas trying to get something started here. There's the play action, looking downfield. Almost picked off by number 6, Tim Vassar. Vassar with great coverage would have had a touchdown with it, but still a great breakup for Tim Vassar. All right, Tim Vassar back deep. Broke up the 3rd down play. Very strange punt formation. Always looked like they might fake it here. Nice snap. The center seemed to calm down, and a nice punt. End over end, going to hit at about the 20 and roll to the 12, and that's where the Dreadnaughts will take over.
We're going to be flown!
Is it like one of these? All right, 1st and 10. Dreadnaughts starting deep in their own territory. There's the handoff to Galashaw. Galashaw gets stopped for no gain. 2nd down and a long 9. High formation near side of the field for Zell and Denson. Greer underneath center.
Here we go.
Greer with the delay to Galashaw. Galashaw treads his way for maybe 3. 3rd down and long for the. All right, we knew this was going to be a defensive struggle all night long. The Dreadnaughts facing 3rd down and 8.
Lewis Greer, you the man. Here we go, Lewis Greer.
Greer with the pass to Denson, almost picked off.
Come on, Talcott.
Brent Talcott back to punt from his own 2-yard line. Nice snap. Whoa, Talcott getting pressure. There's a fumble and a touchdown for Fort Lauderdale. Big mistake there for the Dreadnaughts. All right. So it looked like someone got blocked into the punter. Made it tough for Brent Talcott to get that one off, and he did the best he could. Unfortunately, it was going to look like it was going to turn into points no matter how you slice it. And Aquinas kicks the extra point, but we have a flag.
Get your hands up,
10-6. The Raiders trying to make it 10-7 after scoring on a turnover. There's the extra point. The kick is up. And it's no good. It's no good. The Raiders 6. All right, so Aquinas back in this ball game really quick as Galashaw receives it at the 10-yard line. Has a wedge, runs into a blocker across the 30 all the way to the 35-yard line, and that's where the Dreadnaughts will take over. All right, 1st and 10 for the Dreadnaughts. Let's see how the offense answers after that touchdown by the Aquinas. Back to pass, open is Frizzell. Jimmy Frizzell with a nice move across midfield to the 47. All right, Dreadnaughts elected to go in the hurry-up offense again. Castle throwing a new wrinkle in here. In the shotgun formation is Greer. And Greer's going to stick with the pass. Rolling to his right. Denson slips. He still catches it. What a great passing catch from Greer to Denson. Okay, 2nd down and 3 for the Knots. And back to the I formation comes Greer and the Dreadnaughts. There's a delay to Galashaw. It's covered nicely. Galashaw trying to make his way forward, but nothing doing as the Raiders drop him for a yard. 3rd down and 5. Aquinas picking up a little momentum. Can the Dreadnaughts keep this drive alive? There's the pitch to Galashaw. Galashaw looking for a hole, cuts it up, and Galashaw finds a hole where there's not one. 1st and 10 for the Dreadnaughts. All right. Big run there by Dwayne Galashaw. Again in the I formation to the far side for Zell and Denson. Of course, Price and Galashaw in the backfield. Greer to Price. Price has a hole all the way to the 25-yard line. That's a pickup of 5.
What do you say? What do you say, Dreadnaughts? Come on, Dreadnaughts!
2nd down and 5 for the Dreadnaughts. Knocking on the door, looking for another score. There's the handoff to misdirection to Galashaw. They had that one covered like a blanket. 3rd down and 6 for the Dreadnaughts. This is another big play. This game is full of big plays all night long. The option to Galashaw. Galashaw might get the corner. He doesn't do it. They cover it all the way. 4th down for the Knots. Big 4th down and 2 here for the Dreadnaughts in the I formation. Greer looking to draw him off sides. Nothing doing. And timeout.
Dreadnaughts!
4th and 2. The Dreadnaughts electing to go for it on the 18-yard line. And Greer's going to pitch it back to Galashaw. They've got it covered. Galashaw fighting. Doesn't look like he's got it. 1st and 10 for Fort Lauderdale. 1st and 10 after Aquinas stops the Dreadnaughts. 10-6 is your score. The Dreadnaughts enjoying a 4-point lead. There's the handoff, nothing doing, as Jamie Gothard gets in there first, and the rest of the Dreadnaughts help.
Good job!
What? 2nd and 8. Oh, okay. 2nd and 8
Here you go, Dreadnaught machine.
for Fort Lauderdale. Slips, or else that would have been a big gain. 3rd down and 6. Aquinas hasn't converted on the 3rd down yet. And let's hope the Dreadnaughts can hold them here. The pitch to the left side. Dreadnaughts have it covered. Jamie Arthur stifles it. 4th down, and the Dreadnaughts will get the ball back. Vassar back at the Dreadnaught 41-yard line for the Dreadnaughts. Taking his time. Another short punt. Hits at the 47-yard line, then down on to the 43. 1st and 10 for the Dreadnaughts.
Here we go, Dreadnaughts!
There's a play action pitch to Galashaw. Galashaw has a little bit of a hole, makes a nice move to midfield.
That field must be.
2nd down and 3
Here we go, Dreadnaughts!
for the Knots.
Here we go, big fellows, here we go!
There's the handoff to Price. Price just falls ahead for maybe a half a yard. 3rd down. 3rd down and 2. Defense is taking over here. Greer keeps it. Greer has a big hole to the 40, to the 35, the 31 man to beat. Greer's brought out of bounds at the 23-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Dreadnaughts. Greer turned a busted play into a 1st down. 1st and 10, Dreadnaughts.
Here we go, Dreadnaughts!
Greer hands it off to Price. Price with a big hole to the 15, to the 12. Another 1st down for the Dreadnaughts. 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. Dreadnaughts had trouble scoring from the 12 early on in the game. There's Price with another hole, but it's closed up quickly. All right, 2nd down and 10. Actually, that's much wrong. 2nd down and 8 for the Dreadnaughts. From the 10-yard line, there's the blitz. Galashaw, nothing doing as the block was released early. 3rd and long for the Dreadnaughts. 3rd and 9 for the Dreadnaughts.
Here we go, Dreadnaughts!
Trying to put something together here.
We say Dreadnaught machine! We say Dreadnaught machine!
Big play. Option, Greer pitches it to Galashaw. Covered nicely. He loses 2. All right. Brent Talcott in for a field goal for the Dreadnaughts. It's 10-6, trying to make it a 7-point lead. The kick is up. It's long enough, and it's good. So with 1:12 left, Brent Talcott comes through in a big way to give the Dreadnaughts a 13-6 lead. All right. Frizzell to kick it. He gets a high one. This one's going to be received at the 9-yard line. Low to speed. Big trouble for the Dreadnaughts. across the 40, across midfield, one man to beat. And that is a great run back to the 30-yard line. And the Aquinas has 59 seconds to make this a tie ball game, or at least a little closer. There's a blitz by Jamie Arthur. The pass is long, and Arthur put big-time pressure on that quarterback. Second down and 10 from the 31-yard line. And Mitchell back to pass, getting some pressure, a little flea flicker, he keeps it, and gains maybe 2 yards, and that's it.
John.
Third down and 8.
Here we go, D.
And movement on the line. Third down and 12 for the Raiders. Back to pass, going deep, going for all the marbles, and it's going to be knocked down, fourth down.
I'm glad he didn't catch that.
D.
All right. Fourth down and 12, they're going for it. And play action fake, plenty of time. There's a pass wide open to the 20-yard line, down at the 18. First down and 10 for the Raiders at the 17-yard line. And movement again by the offensive line.
Are they going to call an encroachment? Nope.
All right, first and 15 to go, 29 seconds left. Close to field goal position. Wide open in the end zone, incomplete.
Corey fell down.
All right, second and 15, 23 seconds left to go.
Come on, Dreadnaughts!
Michael Scott in at quarterback. And a penalty, delay a game against Fort Lauderdale. All right, second down and 20. Right now, Aquinas shooting themselves in the foot. The Dreadnaughts not complaining. Brown with pressure. John Brown with a sack. A big sack. With 16 seconds left to go in the first half. I used to be that skinny once. As the Dreadnought faithful showing their, I don't know what, I don't know whether to call it loyalty or stupidity, but now they're in trouble with the law. So third and 25. 11 seconds left to go. You got to wonder what Aquinas has up their sleeve here. Kind of a funky formation. Could be the double pass. Lakeland lining up in somewhat of a prevent defense. And it is a double pass. Downfield. Almost intercepted. Almost picked off by the Dreadnaughts. Number 10, Corey Johnson. 5 seconds left to go here in this half. The Dreadnaughts with a 13-6 lead. And the Dreadnaughts should get the ball back with one play left. I bet you they take a knee. First down and 10. And the Dreadnaughts are going to take a 7-point lead into the half as Greer takes a knee. So after one half of play, your Lakeland Dreadnaughts 13, the St. Thomas Aquinas Fort Lauderdale Raiders 6. We'll see you in the second half. How's that hot cocoa? Welcome back to the second half of a fine state championship game. The Lakeland Dreadnaughts looked like they were going to take control early and take a big lead. Instead, they enjoy a 7-point lead, 13-6, against a very tough Fort Lauderdale St. Thomas Aquinas team. Big plays for both defenses and special teams. have made this such a close game. The Dreadnaughts enjoying a turnover after a high snap by the St. Aquinas center to the punter. And then the Dreadnaughts having a little trouble with the punting team of their own, having a fumble, a return for a touchdown. Their only score of the night. Galashaw and Greer and Price, of course, have been the keys to the Dreadnought offense thus far. Aquinas is going to get the ball back to start the second half in this frigid state final.
It's cold.
And if I didn't say it last week, I know I did, but I'll say it again this week. 10 years the Dreadnaughts have waited for this game. Frizzell to kick it. Jamie Frizzell with a nice kick. This one's going all the way back to the 5-yard line. Trouble handling it. Picks it up at the 10-yard line. And he's going to be stopped by a host of Dreadnaughts at the 11-yard line. Great gang tackling by the Lakeland Special Teams. All right.
Here we go.
First and 10. The ball at the 13-yard line. Dreadnought defense looking to have a big series here. There's a little trickery. Nothing doing. The Dreadnoughts stuff it out. A gain of maybe 1. Second down, and they're showing 9 to go on the scoreboard. Very early in the third quarter. I formation comes Michael Scott. Scott with the play action draw. Jamie Arthur. Greg Coleman. Ryan Coleman. Sorry, Ryan. Ryan with a great tackle. Snuffed that one out completely. Third down and 8 for the Raiders. The Dreadnaughts looking to stop the Raiders before they get started. Back to pass is Scott, and it's open. And a first down for the Raiders. First and 10 for the Raiders. The Raiders out to the 25-yard line now. Little breathing room. Again, the trap play, handoff, and a nice hole. A gain of about 7 yards, make that 6 for the Raiders. All right. Second down and 4. For Aquinas, back to pass to Scott. He's got a man. It's caught. The coverage slipped, and he's all the way to the 45-yard line. First and 10 for the Raiders. First and 10. This drive started at the 11-yard line. It's all the way to the 45 for the Raiders. Handoff, off tackle, all the way across midfield. Second and short. Duke Augustine having a good bit of luck or skill here running the ball against the Dreadnoughts. Second down and 4. Aquinas coming out very serious. And the handoff to Duke. He's stuffed by Arthur. Still picks up 1. That's third down and 3. The ball at the 48-yard line. Aquinas into Dreadnought territories. Back to pass to Scott. There it is. A little out pattern. It's been there all night. First and 10 for the Raiders. All right, the Raiders driving this ball methodically with short passes and then a couple of trap plays. And right now they're mixing up this play calling. Great calling by the Raiders coach. There's a trap. Stopped by Ollie Galloway and company. Second down and 11 for the Dreadnoughts. For the Raiders. Brain freeze. Good time. Scott looking, going to keep it, and sacked. Big sack there for the Dreadnoughts by Tavares Bird. All right. Third down and 15 for the Raiders. Scott checking off at the line, has him in the I formation. Here comes a little reverse, and the Dreadnoughts have it covered. And he's knocked out of bounds. It's going to be fourth down. Great discipline by the Lakeland Dreadnaught defense to stay home and watch that play develop. They snuffed it out, and it's fourth down.
Watch the ball, guys. Watch the football. Watch the ball going.
All right. Vassar back deep for the Dreadnaughts.
Oh, we got a return. Nope.
Punt hits at the 25, and it's going to roll and be down at the 25-yard line. That's where the Knots will take over. First down and 10 for the Dreadnaughts, taking over the ball for the first time in this second half. 5:58 left to go here. There's the handoff to Price. Price keeps his balance, gets across the 30 to the 35, still on his feet, and he's close to a first down. He picks up about 8. Second down and short for the Dreadnaughts, about 2 yards to go. Jimmy Frizzell and Prashawn Denson to the near side of the field. Greer underneath center, hands the ball off to Galashaw. Galashaw with a burst of speed picks up the first down. All right, first down and 10 for the Dreadnaughts at the 39-yard line. The pitch to Galashaw. Galashaw has a hole. Across midfield is Galashaw, and he gets it down to the 44-yard line. Great running by Dwayne Galashaw.
Don't need to be warm. Just support the team.
All right, first down and 10. The Dreadnaughts in the Raiders' territory. There's the handoff to Price. Price across the 40 to the 35, down to the 30. Another first down for the Dreadnaughts, and they're getting it done on the ground like they've done it all year long. The Dreadnaughts would like nothing more than to grind out a touchdown here and waste a lot of time in this third period. They're up. They're down by 7. And the I formation to the far side of the field. Frizzell to the near side. Denson, of course, you know who's in the backfield. And there's a handoff to Galashaw. Galashaw gets a nice block to the 30, cuts it upfield to the 25, the 20. Galashaw across to the 19. Stiff arms him in to the 15. Look at Dwayne Galashaw go. 10-yard line. First to goal. Dwayne Galashaw. And there's a flag on the play. All right, big holding play negates a great run by Dwayne Galashaw. It's going to be first down and 17, all the way back at the 39 for the Dreadnaughts. Lined up to the far side of the field, Jimmy Frizzell to the near side, Prashawn Denson, Price and Galashaw in the backfield. Greer calls Denson in motion. There's a fake pitch, play action. Greer looking deep for Denson. Denson has his man beat. It's gone! Touchdown, Dreadnaughts! Prashawn Denson on a 39-yard pass from Lewis Greer. Then the Dreadnaughts score a big one with 3:24 left to go in the third period. The Lakeland Dreadnaughts are going to go up by 2 touchdowns. What a great play-action play there by Lewis Greer. Greer faked the handoff up the middle, looked back. Denson never breaking stride. Actually was held up a little bit, but he won't mind because he made a great catch, stumbled into the end zone for the Dreadnaught touchdown. Talcott for the extra point. Greer with the hold. The kick is up. And it's good. So with 3:24 left to go in the third period, the Lakeland Dreadnaughts 20, the Fort Lauderdale Raiders 6. All right. 3:24 left to go in the third period, and a big play by Prashawn Denson leads, and Lewis Greer leads to a 2-touchdown lead. Jimmy Frizzell in to kick. As the wind picks up just a little bit, it's still dadgum cold out here. Frizzell boots it, and it's received at the 20-yard line. They're going to get good field position all the way to the 30, and that's where he submarined down for a gain of about 10. First down and 10 for the Raiders. Turnover here would be nice. There is a handoff up the middle and about a gain of 3. All right, second down and 7 for the Raiders. 2 wide receivers split out to the near side of the field. In motion, they're going to have 3 wide receivers, 1 man in the backfield. Scott back to pass. There's that little flare out. He's got an opening, and it's going to be a gain of about 5 for Aquinas. Third down and 4 for St. Thomas. St. Thomas, a private school out of Fort Lauderdale, recruiting throughout the nation for their team. The Dreadnaughts, just a hometown team. And here comes the pressure. Scott is down. He's still on his feet, actually. Now he's down. Fourth down for the Raiders. Faster, back deep to receive the punt, backing up to his 35. Again, Aquinas lining up in that funky punt formation. There's another good snap. The punt is a high one, still a little bit short. Hits at the 40, and the Dreadnaught players get out of the way as it takes a Dreadnaught bounce to the 45. The Dreadnaughts take over in good field position.
Here we go.
One more drive. All right, 1st and 10 for the Dreadnaughts. The defense really giving this crowd a reason to cheer, and the offense providing some entertainment as well as they're ahead 20-6 here late in the 3rd period. There's the handoff to Price, and not much there as Price is stopped at the line of scrimmage. All right, 2nd down and 10 for the Dreadnaughts. Score here would be awesome, to say the least. 1st down would be good right now, actually. Greer's going to keep it. He's got some room across the 50 to the 40. 5, actually now he's down at the 40. 1st and 10, Lewis Greer with another key 1st down for the Dreadnaughts. All right, we're in the hurry-up offense. 1st and 10 for the Dreadnaughts. They're at the 41-yard line. 22 seconds left in the period. Bringing them up in the I formation is Greer. The handoff up the middle to Price, and Price lowers his shoulder. That should do it for the 3rd period after a gain of about 2. And the clock ticks down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And at the end of 3, you're... All right, 2nd down and 7 for the Dreadnaughts. The ball on the 38-yard line. We're getting ready to start this 4th period here. And I believe a touchdown here would be a big, big blow to the Fort Lauderdale Raiders, with the Dreadnaughts already enjoying a 2-touchdown lead. In motion goes Denson. There is the handoff to Galashaw. Galashaw with a hole, a burst of speed across the 20, the 10, no one's going to get him. Touchdown, Dreadnaughts! Touchdown, Dreadnaughts! And that's big, folks. That is big-time high school football. Dwayne Galashaw took that ball up the middle. The blocking by the Beefaloes gave him a big hole. A Watkins truck could have driven through there. And Galashaw ran and showed that great speed of his, turned it up the middle and scored a touchdown. The Dreadnaughts are now ahead 26-6. Talcott trying to make it 27-6. Motion on the Dreadnaughts. All right. Talcott for a long extra point attempt. Greer's going to be holding this one to go up by 21 points.
Offsides.
And offsides on them. All right. Now Talcott in for normal extra points after penalties on both squads. Greer in to hold. Greer filling in nicely for the ailing Dennis Frizzell. The recuperating. The kick is up, and it's good. With 11:51 left to go here in your 4th quarter, the Lakeland Dreadnaughts 27. They're going to change it in a minute. There you go, 27. Fort Lauderdale 6. Jimmy Frizzell in the kick for the Dreadnaughts, who have a 21-point lead here. It's a high fly ball to the 20-yard line. That's where it's going to be picked up. And he breaks a tackle. This guy's got some speed, but he's pushed out at the 38-yard line. All right. 1st down and 10. And going to the air. Deep, deep, deep. Incomplete. 2nd down and 10 for the Dreadnaughts, for Aquinas. Back to pass. Dreadnought D allowing a 1st down. Damn it.
There we go, defense.
All right. 1st and 10 for Aquinas. Not completely out of it, but they're in a deep, deep hole that the Dreadnaughts have dug for the Raiders. There's the blitz. Arthur with a big hit. Brown helps him out, and what a great call. Arthur comes all the way up the middle.
Jamie Arthur is the man.
Puts the hurt on him, and Brown helps him do some of the cleanup work. All right. 2nd down and 14 after the big play by Jamie Arthur. And back to pass, getting pressure, Brown getting pressure on Scott. Scott looking, throwing across his body, dangerous. Vassar with the interception. Vassar to the 45. Vassar cuts it across midfield. Vassar to the 40. Vassar still on his feet. Across to the 35. Tim Vassar with a big pick, and the Dreadnaughts are taking this one to the bank. The Dreadnaughts are showing domination as Tim Vassar is hurting. His ankle's hurting. Let's hope it's nothing serious. After a great interception, Vassar runs it all the way back to the 35-yard line. And Vassar is helped off the field. He is favoring that left ankle. Actually, he's not putting any weight on it at all. Vassar with a huge interception that could have sealed a state championship for the Dreadnaughts. First down and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Pound the ball. Let's pound the ball.
And Greer looking to pass. Going deep. He's got a man. Dodson. Touchdown, Dreadnaughts. Touchdown, Dreadnaughts. And the Dreadnaughts go up by 4 touchdowns. That is it, baby. It's all over. There's no way this team is coming back. The Dreadnaughts are hot. They're showing why they have not lost a game this season. Greer with a great play-action fake to Prashant Denson, who was wide open. Denson has gotten better and better every game, and he is one of the finest receivers in the state. That was a great connection from one of the finest quarterbacks in the state. In for the extra point is Talcott to make it 34-6. The hold by Greer is good. The kick is up. It's good too. So, with 10:16 left to go in the fourth period, the Lakeland Dreadnaughts 34, the Fort Lauderdale Raiders 6. All right. 10:16 left to go. The Dreadnaughts are up by 4 touchdowns. Their fans are going nuts, and they should, because they're going to take home their second state championship in 10 years if everything holds up like it should be. Frizzell with the kick. It's tough kicking in this cold weather, but he gets it to the 10-yard line. Trouble handling the ball again. And there's a tackle at the 21-yard line, and the Dreadnaughts are fired up.
He's getting picked off.
Oop. Well, you heard my theory there. I think if he goes to the air again, he's going to get picked off. This is a team that did not have 1 yard in passing last week. They didn't need it, but hadn't had practice offsides on the Dreadnaughts. Darn it. First down and 5. The dog pound is up and alive here in Daytona Beach. Nothing there as Galloway and company stop them.
You'll say it.
All right. Second down and 5. The ball is up and incomplete.
I'll let you guys know.
All right. Third down and 4 for Fort Lauderdale. Dreadnaughts would like a stop here, just for the sake of it. All through with the blitz. Nice blocking. There's the pass covered. Oh, almost stopped, but it's a first down for Fort Lauderdale. All right, first and 10 with just under 9 minutes to go here in the final period. The Dreadnaughts up by 4 touchdowns. They're picking up the blitz nicely, but Scott has no one to throw to. Branch runs him out of bounds. All right. The Dreadnaughts enjoying a much more comfortable lead here in this game than they ever did against Rutherford last week. Second down and 5 and a gain of 1. Third down and a short 4 to go for Fort Lauderdale. Bless you, Donnie. And we're waiting on the refs here. We're freezing all the meantime. Okay, here we go. Both fans having great team support here. Offsides on the Dreadnaughts. First and 10, Fort Lauderdale. First down and 10 for Aquinas. Back to pass to Scott, and nothing doing. Good coverage by the Dreadnaughts. Second down and 10 for Fort Lauderdale. Fort Lauderdale in dire straits. 8:17 left to go, down 34-6. The Dreadnaughts have played tough all night long.
That's offsides on us. Running back's allowed to move.
Wasn't the running back that moved.
There's a shot of number 27, Brian Maddox. Tough enough to go through some heart procedures earlier in the week and still help the Dreadnaughts out, as he has all year long. There's a pass for a first down, and it could turn into a lot more, and it does. Down to the 27-yard line where the Raiders finally stopped. Yeah! All right, back to pass. Big blitz and incomplete. Ronnie Moore checks into the game for the Dreadnaughts. Back from a stretched knee ligament. Going to be playing in this state final game and in what looks to be a victory for the Dreadnaughts. Dreadnaughts don't want to let them score anymore, though. The temperature continues to drop. Big blitz by Arthur. Sacked by Jamie Arthur. He's been there all season long, and tonight is no different.
He is the man. He is the man.
3rd down and 19 after the sack by Jamie Arthur. And offsides on the quarterback. All right. 3rd down and 24 for Fort Lauderdale, digging themselves further and further into a hole. Back to pass to Scott. He rears back, throws deep, and incomplete. 4th down.
Go defense!
All right, 4th and 24. And the defense is being called on once again. Dreadnought crowd getting into it. They've been into it all night long, even with the Dreadnoughts enjoying a big lead. Nice rush up the middle. Moore with the pass. Incomplete. 1st and 10. The defense holds again. All right, 1st and 10 for the Dreadnoughts. 6:52 left. Now it's time to run the ball. Dreadnoughts have this one well in hand. Then they're going to hand it off to Galashaw. Galashaw just cuts it up the middle for about a gain of 5, and time is going to rip off that clock. That's what we want to do. All right. 2nd down and 5 for the Dreadnaughts. Greer rolling, looking deep. He's got a man. It looks like Jimmy Frizzell. Jimmy Frizzell makes a circus catch. Jimmy Frizzell with a catch at the 10-yard line. That ball dropped out of his hands, hit his knee, popped back, and Jimmy kept the concentration all the way. 1st and 10 for the Dreadnaughts. 1st down and 10. Actually, 1st and goal for the Dreadnaughts after that great catch by Jimmy Frizzell. And, of course, a nice catch by Greer. There's the handoff to Price. Price rolling to the 7-yard line. All right. 2nd down and 8. And Greer waiting for the referee's signal to start this game. 5:36 left to go in the game. The Dreadnaughts are going to take home a state championship. There is a little flea flicker. Who's got it? Denson with a score! Prashawn Denson scores a touchdown, and the Dreadnaughts are going to go ahead by 5 touchdowns. Unbelievable. All right, so Talcott in for a long extra point attempt. This one well over 30 yards. Greer with the hold. Talcott with the kick. It's going, and it's no good. He misses a kick, so with 5:21 left to go here in the ball game, the Lakeland Dreadnaughts 40, Fort Lauderdale 6, and the Dreadnaughts are dominating. And listen to this crowd greet the Dreadnaughts, bringing the trophy back where it belongs in Lakeland. All right, we got a shot of some faithfuls down there, trying to get them to look up here. First and 10. Well, what am I saying? Kickoff. Frizzell with a nice one. This one's received at the 10. The special teams coverage is great as he's stuck by number 20 for the Dreadnaughts. 40-6. The Dreadnaughts are beating the heck out of them. Okay, here we go. 1st and 10. Nothing doing, says Arthur and company. Oh, man. This team has to be getting tired, and I'm talking about Fort Lauderdale. The Dreadnaughts could go all night.
Boom, 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 boom.
Bears on us.
2nd down for the Raiders. That clock just ticking away, and it can't go soon enough for either team. Arthur with the blitz in the backfield. Double reverse, covered nicely by the Dreadnaughts. Arthur everywhere, along with the rest of them. Nothing doing. 3rd down and 10.
Here comes Jay.
Jamie Arthur checks off the field for the last time as a Lakeland Dreadnought. Thank God. Arthur checks off for the last time as a Lakeland Dreadnought, and he hears it from this Dreadnought faithful that made the trek. It's a 2-hour and 15-minute ride over here. Saw a lot of old Dreadnought players coming to this one. Back to pass to Scott. It's up high, and it's foul ball. Fourth, no one back deep to return this one. Dreadnaughts are looking fake all the way. And it is a fake punt. The whole world knew option. And the Dreadnaughts are going to stop them, maybe. It's going to be close.
No, late up here.
All right. 1st and 10, under 3 minutes to go. The pass by Scott again is high, but this time it's caught. Keep him in bounds, boys. Yeah, the ref keeps that clock running and stops it. 1st down and 10. The Dreadnaughts have a lot of 2nd and 3rd teamers in, future starters, and they're almost going to get him a sack as they're flushing Scott out. Scott throws across his body. It's caught at the 25-yard line to the 30, to the 25, and out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Coach Howard pointed out a very good point. These second teamers are getting a chance of a lifetime. They might never get a chance again to play. Very few people get a chance to play in a state championship football game, especially in the state of Florida with these tough teams. The referee's getting involved now with 2:18 left to go. Wish they'd let it run out because I'm colder than cold. Okay. 1st and 15 for the Raiders from the 25-yard line. Going to have trouble with the names here since I don't have a very good roster. To the outside, the 20 and out of bounds. All right, 2nd down and 5. For the Raiders. Blitz up the middle, fumble! And the Raiders get it back. 3rd down and 7. Obviously, the Raiders are going to go for it on 4th down if they have to. 1:26 remaining in this state championship game. Scott back to pass, getting pressure, sacked. He is sacked. Jared Lee with the sack on Scott, and it's 4th down for Fort Lauderdale. That was David Lopez with the sack, actually number 60. 4th down and 12 for Fort Lauderdale. 40 seconds left to go in this state championship game. Scott with a long pass toward the end zone, broken up, and the Dreadnaughts will take it over, and that should be the ball game. And here come the fans showing their appreciation. After 10 years, the Dreadnaughts get to see their second-string defense hold Fort Lauderdale, and that means state championship is wrapped up. It's in the bank. Your score with 34 seconds left, the Lakeland Dreadnaughts 40, the Fort Lauderdale St. Thomas Aquinas Raiders 6. I'd like to note that the offense for Fort Lauderdale did not score one single point. Look at this Dreadnaught defense and offense. I'm sorry, that's the offense checking out, bumping the crowd up. The second O is in. I'm kind of excited myself. Just a run up the middle, and that could be the last play of the game. It will be the last play of the game if the Dreadnaughts so choose. And that's going to be it. 10 seconds, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's it! The Lakeland Dreadnaughts are the state 5A champions! 10 years, 10 long years, and the Dreadnaughts pull off a huge victory, 40-6 over a tough Fort Lauderdale team, but the Dreadnaughts made it look easy. I gotta tell you, this team has to go down as the finest in Dreadnought history.
16-0, baby!
16-0, as Coach Paul Halyard is pointing out to me. 16-0, the only undefeated team in Dreadnought history. The Dreadnoughts shaking hands at midfield, but this was a big victory if you're a Dreadnought. And if you're anywhere in Polk County, you got to be proud of this team. We wish Bartow good luck tomorrow night. The Dreadnoughts are bringing one home. We got one in the bag for sure. The Dreadnaughts continuing a long tradition of excellence. Don Brighton, Coach Al, you're doing great with the camera. Of course, now I'm up here and get to play with a little bit. Unbelievable. All right, are we ready to get a wrap up here, guys?